Hi, this is Spicy Business Talk. Have you ever had such a spicy show where you don't have to get any calories? And it's not food related, it's all the flavor of your life and your business. And today we have the pleasure of having a money expert. Her name is Marlene Lyall. We're going to talk about money wings. Have you ever heard of something? Well, she's going to tell us all about money wings. Welcome to Spicy Business Talk. What happened and how did you come up with money wings? What happened in your life that made you come up with this term called money wings? How did that come about?
Well, I started to really understand the importance of our attitude around money, our beliefs around money. If you know, really it comes down to 80-20. 80% of your success in life is all attitude, all beliefs.
Yeah.
The rest of the 20% is skill set, right? But wow, that's a pretty big number, right?
Yeah.
So I realized that in order to transform our relationship with money, that we needed to begin to take a look and have conversations around this very kind of taboo topic. Oftentimes actually, a lot of us have struggles around talking about money. A lot of times there's shame around it.
Exactly.
And even those of us that are playing big, you know, we still prevent ourselves from playing bigger, right?
Absolutely.
There's so much more we can accomplish. And so money wings is basically a term that came to mind that for me meant that it's the power that we have still, because we can feel very powerless when we have a situation that we can't seem to get our, grasp on, right? But money wings is that power that we have to at least shift our attitude, to shift our focus, to transform our fear into focus in terms of why am I trying to change my relationship with money? Why? It's obviously not working for me.
Yeah.
The dreams that I have, the vision that I have for the future is in me, but why do I have this gas brake syndrome going on, right? Why do I have the gas, going toward the directions I want to go, the dreams that I have?
Step on the pedal, and
right?
Let's
go.
Let's
make this happen.
Yeah.
But then this break at the same time of, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
This hesitancy,
yeah.
right?
Really
and it's that
pressuring on the brakes too fast instead of
caught in that gas brake.
It's
just being stuck, basically, right? And so when I started learning a lot more about a money mindset and really recognizing the power that is there, then that's when I really started getting more involved in teaching, speaking about it, and really helping women start to really understand and master their money mindset.
So money mindset and money wings and fear and attitude, it's all about how you can soar and fly and...
Absolutely. And one of the visualizations that I sometimes use is that of, let's say, an eagle that's in a tree, a beautiful tree, and, this eagle is perched, and it could be even a baby eagle, but just kind of perched holding tight to this branch, right? Right? And but has this beautiful view, gorgeous, the river, the snow-capped mountains, all the gorgeous scenery, right? But is just
kind of a powerful symbol.
Yes, but also unafraid to leave that tree, which is kind of like our home, We're afraid to leave whatever it is that's calling us. We see it, we want it, but we don't want to leave.
Look at this big, beautiful world out there.
Right.
But I'm just tight on the branch.
But then suddenly the branch snaps. And so the eagle still has the branch in its claws, right? But now is forced to
use flap the wings.
It's kind of survival, right? You just go right into survival mode. You just you do what you have to do to survive, right? But he or she is holding the branch, right? Flying around with this branch and using the wings, but realizing that wait a minute, this branch is now getting heavy.
Yeah.
The branch is getting heavy now.
That.
And that branch, that is the belief that's kind of weighing this eagle that wants to soar. And so there comes that moment where the eagle does release that
gotta let
branch.
go.
You got to let it
You
go.
gotta let it go.
And the eagle's better off. The branch
Yeah.
is better off. Everything is how it should be.
And there's a lot of times I can absolutely agree with what you're saying, because when you have money, you think, okay, I'm going to do this, and this, and you just start to let that branch go and kind of soar and let your creativity and
Right.
your values and also the planning and all that. But
Right.
then something happens. And you either lose it all or you
Yes.
make a bad decision and you go
Right.
to that fear mode and you're going, oh my God.
Yes, right. And Money Wings is definitely all about freedom. That's
Yes.
always what it's about. And so if we find ourselves sometimes in this routine where we make a lot of money, then we lose it. We
Right.
make it, we lose it. Kind of a red flag to us that there's something deeper going on. And when we do start talking about money mindset, we are really talking about the subconscious world of our
Yes.
life.
Yes.
And that is
Yeah.
a very powerful place
Yeah.
to explore and to be in touch with. It's hidden from us.
Yeah.
But we need to be aware.
Speaking of the subconscious mind, I mean, think about just really, because I think about this sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Think about, say a family that is in a whole different mentality, a whole different area, a whole different location, a whole different way of growing up.
Yes.
That may be completely just making it from check to check, may not
right.
be making it from check to check.
That's right.
And then, this kind of mindset and influence
Yes.
and environment that they're in has a
Yes.
huge effect
Huge.
on their attitude about money, their relationship with money, and
Yes.
the top 5 people in their lives are
Yes.
probably, I would call it, money lack.
Yes,
They-
right. Right. And exactly. And here's the exciting part of that, is that when we talk about thoughts that become words, that
Yes.
become actions, that become
Right.
habits, that become character and destiny, right? Where do thoughts begin?
Oh yeah.
Right? It's often, usually, the story we are born into.
That's right.
Right? So if we are born into that story of scarcity, poverty, and poverty, physical poverty, but
yes.
spiritual poverty,
It has-
emotional poverty, right? When we're born into that story, right? But we still have the power to change that story
Yeah, we do.
with every
We do.
action. It's not easy,
It's not.
but we still have
Yeah.
that power.
But you know what? We do have that power. How? I had to experience this. I guess I'm talking about myself because, when you grow up in a family of 8 brothers and sisters, which I had, and it was a struggle.
Yes.
My mom, I saw her go to work at night, and she
Yes.
left us all there at the house, and she
Right.
snuck out and
Yeah.
said, "You are in charge. You keep that door locked, and you all the instructions." And she went off and she went to work and came back at 7:00 in the morning, and everything was fine.
Right.
For years and years and years. But you're not in the environment always to know that there's
right.
a different way to think. People around you don't think that way. So like I said, your first 5 influencers are people that are
Yes.
so it really is, it's a big thing to have people like you and to have, a lot more information about this. And I have a
Yes.
lot of friends now that are in my immediate circle. I have them on the show a lot, and they talk about money and how what happened yesterday does not have to be a reflection on what
Absolutely.
happens tomorrow
That's
in your money
absolutely
life.
right. That's absolutely right. This moment that you're taking action, you're creating your future.
That's right.
And your history is your history.
Yeah.
But
That's it. Can't do
that's
much
right.
about it,
That's
but you
right.
can do something about tomorrow.
Tomorrow. And our history,
that's right.
Once we get to a point where we're, feeling,
Yeah.
in a stronger place, we can eventually look back and see that our history is still a gift for us in some
Exactly.
way. It really does keep us connected with other people. One of the things that I
Come on, post. I'm sorry. I'm
sure.
reading the post that I did for her. Go ahead.
Oh,
go ahead.
sure.
One of the things that you.
one of the things that I share about Money Wings is that, I really have created it to be that safe place for women to come together to connect, in a place where they can be vulnerable. When you talk about money, there's all kinds of emotions around it, and sometimes we don't even know why. We don't even know why. And kind of getting back to the area of our subconscious, it really drives our behavior.
Oh, definitely.
In a very big way. It's, I think, at least 90% of our actions. And so we really do need to kind of get our subconscious on board. When we have a goal, we kind of have to say, okay, we've got to have you on board with me.
You have
and
to.
And so there is that time where we do need to make that space in our life. And that's really what I try to do with Money Wings, is create that space for women to do that, especially women who are wanting to play bigger in life.
And that's a good segue. When you want to play bigger in life, that means you have to have a healthy relationship with money. And in your view, what is a healthy relationship with money? What does that mean to have a healthy relationship with money?
Right. So I think one of the most important aspects of having a healthy relationship with money is really understanding the place that it has in your life. And what I mean by that is really understanding that you are not your money. In other words, what you have, whether it's a lot or a little, doesn't have to do with who you are as a person. It doesn't reflect your identity. Money is a tool.
It's a tool.
And it's energy. And
that is important.
Very important.
It's a tool.
It's a tool.
And it's energy. You can use it as positive or negative energy.
That's right.
But it's energy.
It's energy. And
it's fuel.
Yes.
If you allow it to be.
Absolutely. And that when you spoke earlier about families, that come from a world of lack, and I always that's really a lot of what motivates me to keep going, because the more money that women are able to have in their life, women are givers.
Yeah.
They are nurturers.
Yeah.
If they have a lot of money or any kind of resource, any kind of tools, they share it. They share it for the good of the community.
I love sharers and givers and servers. That's one of the reasons I love this conversation, and people like you that are able to share with women and others. So we're going to take a quick break, because we have a lot of other topics about money that we want to talk about, and playing big and having that healthy relationship with money, it's just the start of forming the attitude that you need. So thank you for being with us, but you're watching Spicy Business Talk, where we give you the ingredients for business success.